honey bunnies, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. How is everyone doing today? I'm so excited to do this video for you guys. I'm so happy to come back and record this video for you. If you guys probably already know, I have not been doing a lot of videos lately. I've just been very not motivated, right? I've been not motivated to do any videos. I want to, but I just haven't really gotten that motivation up yet. I'm working on that though. I really am working on that. But this year has been very rough for everybody. Last year was a very difficult year. It seems like this year has been dragging a little bit more of the difficulties, and it's just been very rough for everyone, not just for myself, for everyone. Everyone has been going through a lot between last year and this year, and it's just been very crazy. So I wanted to take a trip to Massachusetts for my birthday week because I really wanted to do something different, and I really wanted to go away for like a few hours. And so I'm going to show you guys what I did in Massachusetts. I want to show you guys some tricks and some like, not tricks, but some ideas on what you can do. I will guide you through what we did and what was helpful. I'll give you some ideas on doing some research and just information that kind of helped me get me ready to visit Massachusetts. I also have a little haul video for you guys. I might do this video after because I try to like write everything down for you guys. I have a little notebook here, so if you see me looking down, I'm trying to like hit everything that I thought was important for me to tell you guys, and I'm trying to do it in a very nice order. I try not to be all over, but that's not gonna work. I'm already all over. We'll see. I have some pamphlets, I have some receipts, some business cards, a whole bunch of stuff in front of me that is going to help me help you, give you some ideas on what you can actually do. Okay, so the very first thing that I did was I planned and research. Oh my god, I cannot say it enough. Research. I did so much research, and I only went for one day. Like, it wasn't, you would think that I had researched Massachusetts if I was going to go for like a week. I only went for one day, but I wanted to research because I wanted to go to places that I really wanted to be at, right? We're driving like 4 or 5 hours away. I want to make sure that I hit those places that I really want to visit. So I did a lot of research, guys. If you're going to Massachusetts, if you're going for more than a day, absolutely do your research even more. But if you're going for a day, I would suggest you research, because you can't really do everything all in one day. So you would have to kind of minimize your visit and just try to hit the things that you really want to hit. I did not want to stay there for overnight. My husband did suggest it a few times, but I just didn't want to stay there overnight. I wanted it just to go there for a one-day visit, and I just wanted to come back home. I just didn't want to, I didn't feel right staying overnight. I just didn't feel comfortable. So you know, we did it only for one day. But if you are staying overnight, do your research. There's so many awesome people in YouTube that are vlogging while they're traveling to different places. Go to those channels and watch them and jot down notes. This is exactly what I did for the last 4 or 5 days. I was doing that. I was going in to different channels. I would type in Massachusetts, and then people will vlog about their travel experiences, and it really gives you a really good insight on what you can and cannot do, and what you should and should not do. Now, I'm going to link at the bottom of the video 3 channels that I found extremely helpful. I love their information on, you know, what to do, and they really gave a lot of info and a lot of like ideas on what you should do if you visit Massachusetts. So I'll link those videos at the bottom. Okay, so I wanted, the main reason why I went to Massachusetts is I wanted to visit a castle. That was like one of my things. That is really the main reason why I went there, because I really wanted to visit a castle. And so I did my research and I came across this castle called Hammond Castle Museum. And I was like, okay, I want to go here. This is where I want to go. I definitely want to go. By the way, Massachusetts has a whole bunch of castles that you can visit, but this one was the one that I kind of was drawn to, and so I did it. I did some research on it. I really loved what I heard about it, and I booked a ticket immediately. I did not want to run the risk of going all the way to Massachusetts, 4 or 5 hour drive, and then find out that the tickets were sold. So what I did was I purchased a ticket the day before I went to Massachusetts, just because I didn't want to do it like earlier, because I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay for us to go. I didn't want to, like, if something came up at the last minute, I didn't want to like lose that money. So I left it at the last minute, which was the day before of the trip, and we booked it. It was $18 each person. We paid $36 and it was done. I printed my ticket because you have to read the directions, and in the direction it says that you need to print your ticket and you need to show copies of your ticket. So I printed my ticket, which was awesome, and I just put it away and I was ready to go. So I already had secured my trip to see this awesome castle. Now, the castle was amazing. I had so much fun. I loved it. I literally, it was like the best part of Massachusetts. I absolutely loved it. The tour was about an hour. The tour person that was guiding us, he was amazing. I believe his name was Luke. If you guys go and he's your tour person, you will be happy with him. This man was so knowledgeable. He was such a great spirit. He had such amazing information to give you, and he was like one of those people that you can just like pick the brain out and he would just give you any information that you needed. Was not like upset about anybody asking questions. Matter of fact, he was encouraging people to ask many, many, many questions. Okay, and so it was a really awesome time. This man made the tour like fabulous. He goes through everything about the historic part of the tour, about the all the furniture and everything that's in there. It is just a really amazing, 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 amazing place to be at. And I was just so happy to be there. So if you go to Massachusetts and you're looking to visit a castle, this will be absolutely one of the ones that I would definitely recommend. There's parking outside, like by the area. There's no need to worry about parking. There's plenty of parking there. The only downside of the place is that while we were we arrived at the place, and we arrived a little bit early, so we stayed a little bit in the car just to relax a little. There was no service. My husband had almost a heart attack because we were trying to Google like where we're gonna go visit next and like how to get there, and there was no service. So there's some spots that there are services in there, but there are also some spots that don't have any service, but that wasn't a big deal, so yeah, definitely recommend this, and I will link the everything at the bottom. Okay, so then after the tour, he does a tour for like about 30, maybe 30-40 minutes, and then he'll leave you because of the social distancing situation. He can't really guide you through the rooms, so he will let you go and visit the different rooms, and if you had any questions, he will be around to actually help you and answer any questions that you had. So it was really an awesome place. I have so many pictures. I love it. I absolutely love this castle. It was absolutely amazing. And the stories behind how these furniture and like these beautiful artwork were brought to the castle was just fabulous. Okay, So that's what I did, and that was really the reason why I went to Massachusetts. I'm not gonna lie, that was one of my main reasons, is to visit the castle, right? But since we're already in Massachusetts, of course you have to go visit. Now I don't know if I want to say this right, because every time I say this word, I want to say salmon, and it's not. It's not how you pronounce it. It's Salem. Salem is how you pronounce it. But every time I see this word, I want to say Salem. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong either way. But I went to Salem, Massachusetts, and we stopped by because we were really close by that area. The castle is only like maybe 20 minutes away. So we said, you know what? We have to go there, right? And it was part of the, it's part of the list of things that I wanted to do. So we went there and we had so much fun. It was so awesome. But I want to give you some ideas and some tips because whew, it was overwhelming. It was super overwhelming. So if you guys don't know already, Salem is a witchy place in Massachusetts where the witch trial took place, and it's a lot of history behind it. A lot of history behind it. I don't want to even go into it in this video because I will be here forever. Again, do your research. There are so many people out there who give you like information about everything that you need to know about this place, everything and more. So do your research so that you are prepared and you know what you get yourself into. So and so what we wanted to do was a few things. I wanted to really go to the gift shops. To be honest with you, I really wasn't too interested in the like theme part of it or the attraction. There's a lot of places that you can go and visit. You can go and see the old townhouse. If you are a Hocus Pocus fan, then this place is going to be like the #1 place that you definitely want to do. There's a lot of places that you can visit, a lot, trust me. But my #1 recommendation is do the trolley. You have to do a trolley tour, because if you're not familiar with what's going on or the history behind this town, if you do a trolley tour, it will really give you a lot of insight, and that is the thing that we did. I really highly stress it out to you in a very, very, very high intense way. You must do this tour first before you do anything. It is absolutely the best thing that we did there because it was so educational. They bring you to every part of this area where there's the historic part of it. There's just so many things that you can see, and obviously when you do the tour, he guides you to the places that are most popular, and it's just a really awesome tour. I think that if you go to Salem, Massachusetts, I'm gonna call it the witchy town. Can I just call it the witchy town? But then I don't want to be disrespectful. If you go to this part of Massachusetts, you have to do the trolley tour first. It's the most best thing that you can do, because this way you get insights on the areas that you're going to later on walk around and see. This tour is about well, I would say about 40 minutes, about 40 minutes. The tour guide, his name I believe was Daniel. Awesome guy, hilarious. He was such a great sport. I loved him, and he was so educated with everything to do in this town. He knew everything. And the best thing about this tour is that it takes you everywhere. It takes you all over, all over. Like, there is no way that if you do this walking, you will go. There is no way. That it takes you to the other side of Salem, and you will see the marina part. You will see Winter Island, which was so interesting. You will see the harbor. You will see other like houses that are a little bit more different designs on that end of the Massachusetts. He goes through Dead Horse Beach. He goes to several beaches. He goes to several parks. It's just amazing. The best thing I ever did there was this trolley, and I was so excited to do it, and it was the best choice. The trolley cost, oh my god, I don't remember how much the trolley cost us. I might have the receipt here. I don't remember. I think it was like $20 each person. I want to say it was $20 each person. And the greatest thing about this trolley tour is, which is another thing, you can get off different spots. So let's say you wanted to do a tour and you wanted to get off, I don't know, the witch house. You can do that. He'll let you off the witch house. I'm not sure if you can catch it back, but you can be dropped off in different areas if you wanted to. One of the ladies that were there wanted to be dropped off at the house of the Seven Gables, and he did that too. So it was awesome. Another great thing about this tour is that when we got into the trolley, it was kind of like a half tour, because the tour is 40 minutes, right? But each round is like 20. So when we went in the tour, he gave us a 20-minute tour. However, he did say that if you did not see the tour from the first 20-minute tour, then you can stay on the trolley and you can, continue on to see the next 20 minutes that you didn't see the first time. I hope you got that right. So in other words, if you get in the trolley tour, you might have a schedule that will give you the whole 40-minute tour. In our case, we got on a trolley that had already presented to the people that were there already 20 minutes. So we kind of like just saw 20 minutes of the tour, and we were able to stay behind to continue on seeing the other 20-minute tour. So that's awesome, right? That's really great. And if you want to stay in the trolley all day, you're welcome to also. I love it, right? Love it. So yes, my recommendation is absolutely go first and do a trolley tour, and then go explore the places that you want to explore. Let me see what else I wrote down here. Okay, the second stop that we did after we did the trolley tour, we went to the shops. I wanted to hit some shops because I was just there to go crazy and shop. There were some shops that I had lists of what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go, and I had like 3 shops in my list that I wanted to definitely go and look around. And so I went prepared. I had like a list of like shops. I have lists of stones that I wanted to get, or crystals. I had lists of like oracle cards that I wanted to get. I had lists of books that I wanted to get. I went prepared because I was like, we're gonna drive 4 hours away. I'm going prepared. I'm not going blind over there. No. So the shops that I wanted to hit so bad, which I did, and I was really excited that I did hit it. The first one was the Trolley Depot. That was one that was near that. By the way, everything is around each other, which is awesome. So it's perfect. Like, you don't have to, literally, you walk to different places and everything is around each other. Like, the distance between one shop to another shop, even though it may be like a few blocks away, it's just all around. It's so walkable. It's amazing. And so we went to 3 shops that I really wanted to go to. The one shop was called the COVID Cottage. Ooh, this is a very creepy store, and I'm going to show you guys what I got from there on another after this video. I'm not going to mush this all together into one because I'm already 18 minutes in this video. The second one was the Trolley Depot. I wanted to go there. And then the other store was, I think it's called Cards and Gift Shop. There was other shops that I also went to that it wasn't in my list, but I had a little bit of time, and so I went in. There was a few stores that I actually went in. I wasn't too about it. I just went in because I know that people were talking about it, and a lot of people were actually giving advice to just walk in and just see everything. It was a lot of fun, So I did that, and I will link at the bottom of I will link to you guys a few stores that I went in that just went in because I had time, and the ones that I went in that I really wanted to hit. I wanted to hit bookstores, and I wasn't able to do that. I was very upset about that, but I'll explain to you guys in a few minutes why. That was kind of my fault, but it's okay. So we did that. Let's see what else I wrote here to tell you so I don't forget. So we also walked around the Heritage Trail, which was, it's like a red line, and the line kind of like goes almost across a few blocks, and it just kind of like directs you to like historical sites, right? It points out historical sites, so it goes right through historical sites. So you go through the line, or you follow the line, and there's like different historical sites that kind of that you can kind of like, you know, look around and do your research and search and get some information on. The other shop that I wanted to go to, which I did, I think it's called oh my gosh, did I bring the, remember, I have here, it's called Remember You, I think it's called. I don't have the receipt here, but I think it's called Remember You. I might be wrong. I will link that. I will link everything, guys. Everything for you guys. I will link at the bottom. Next to that store, there's a wand store, which is awesome. If you guys love like Harry Potter stuff, oh, you love that store. But I went to that Remember You, I think it's called. I went into that shop because I wanted to get a few things that I heard was really awesome there. And then I just wanted to look around the wand store. My husband got freaked out because the lady that was in the wand store, she was kind of like really sarcastic and funny, and she, every time she mentioned something, she would say wand, and my husband was just like, okay, I'll wait for you outside, like this is not like, I'll wait for you outside. So he's really a great sport, but he kind of found her a little bit creepy, and he was just like, no, I'll wait for you outside. I found her really hysterical and just adorable. She was like a really elderly lady, and she was saying that she used the one that kind of, you know, they make the wands themselves. Wands, okay, wands, not wine, wands, like wands. They make them themselves, and they decorate them, and they just, it's just a store that is just absolutely amazing. You go in there and you're just like, wow. You look up and down, and it's just like, wow, you know. And she was a little bit, yeah, you know, a little bit fun. I think she was fun, you know. Some may say she was a little bit creepy. I'd say she was fun and just awesome. And she was just having a great time talking to customers. So I loved it. And that was also a really good store to shop if you like wands, or if you like Harry Potter stuff. You would love this stop. This shop. Let's see what else I did over there. And I think, and then we just did some sightseeing, you know. So let me just give you a little bit of information on what you should do when you're there. So on my research to visiting Massachusetts, I found out in one of the channels that I was looking at, you park your car by the train station. It's very cheap. It's very affordable. It's only $2 a day. However, you do have to download the app that is called, I think it's called Pay by Phone app. You have to download the app, and you have to pay through your phone. But it is a very affordable, awesome place to just park your car, not worry about it. It's a really, it looks like a safe place. We didn't get any vibes that it was a dangerous place. Very quiet, and it's awesome. Park there for a day, you're ready to go. Okay.